Want you to jump on here, leave some comments, let us know you're back. I switched networks and we have audio but no video. Very, very weird. You know, the same thing happens to Bear too. I don't think that it's my network. I think that I really think that we are grouped into some throttled down bandwidth or something, and they just don't like our type of content. I truly believe that. As fucking crazy as it sounds. I will have an issue in the evening, 1,000 miles away from where Bear is, and the next morning he will have the exact same issue. So let's grab, I've got 2 bags kitted out, and we will take a look at those in just a minute. Back in action, backpack. Raymond, Chicago, Junior of Chicago, what's up? How's things in Chicago? Are you actually in Chicago? Billy Magnum, DH. This is what he was asking about. He said, can you put 500 IVs? You can. Those are 6x6s. 500s will fit on there just as well. They're a little taller. So that is the answer to your question. Amanda has too much shit on her desk where I'm sitting. This is actually Paula's workstation. Amanda has too much shit here also. I do think they have a blacklist, the IP address. Yeah, I would think so. I would think so. I noticed the Summer of Love. Yeah, it's starting out early, right? Did you see the California stuff? All that dude, I think he's a black guy, maybe a Mexican dude. I thought he was a black dude. Picking up rocks out of the island. And you can see the windshields on the Border Patrol trucks being smashed. But he was also smashing work trucks and just random civilian vehicles. I saw, what I count, 20? Just the short piece of video that I watched. Why did law enforcement not just straight run his fucking ass over and literally end him right there? That's assault with a deadly weapon. Like, you could easily throw that rock through there, somebody could have an accident and die. Why did they fucking allow that motherfucker to continue to do that shit? Would I sell my Suburban? For the right amount of money, I would. But I have a lot of money in the Suburban, man. Like, it's completely rebuilt. It's got a motor on it with less than 5,000 miles. The transmission, I think it's got a new transmission, and I think we put a new transmission. It's got 456, brand new 456 ring and pinion, front and rear. I put some kind of posi in the back. It might be an actual Detroit, in which case you might not like that at all. Every piece of rubber in it has been replaced, all the LMC stuff. Like, we got a ton of money in that fucking thing. You'd probably be better off buying somebody else's Suburban. Palmetto, what's up? V8 beats rock. V8 beats rock. What's that mean, Jason? They set a car on fire in the intersection. They should have fucking killed those people. Why didn't they take the guy? That's what I'm saying. Rodney King. Yeah, I mean, we had no it happened, and maybe that's why. And that's what Amanda said, because they're worried about the riots. But I thought Trump, and maybe this was before that, right? I thought they declared a state of emergency and issued military personnel in there. George Floyd had it coming in my... Oh, fuck yeah, he did. That cop didn't kill George Floyd. And the several coroners said that. So this is the mystery bag right here. And this, I don't know if you guys have seen this. I don't know if we even showed this. This is the attachment for the bottom. And we could set this up to where you could put 2 of these, although that would be a lot. And here it is, attachment on the bottom also. 6x12 and 6x6s. Yeah, SOE pack out style. Man, I really like the pack out shit. I bought quite a bit of it, and then I realized it takes a lot of, you just lose a lot of room. If I just put my tools in a tool bag, I can have them in a third the space of the pack outs. While the pack outs are super nice and organized, they're super heavy. Like, you just have so much bulk there. That bag might be the most modular thing. It's pretty modular. It's pretty modular. Dave Turns, your band. Let's see how many more we can kick out of here tonight. Google the dancing. I'm well aware of the dancing Israels. I've been telling you guys to look up the dancing Israels for fucking 20 years. Why did we have them in custody for 79 days? 79 days we had those motherfuckers in custody. I use old school tool rails for my tools when I'm camping. Yep. Yep. $77 on here, 27 thumbs up. Guys, if we're going to do these videos, like, I don't get anything sitting here and having these conversations. The very least you can do is hit that thumbs up button. I don't get any monetization from it. It's just the principle of it. Biden in 21? I don't know what about Biden in 21. How'd your 2019 and 21 go for you? I have a question about optics if you're ready to give an opinion. I don't have any opinion on optics. Get on my podcast. My partner there is a Marine Corps sniper. He was the NCOIC Scout Sniper School, and he actually did a lot of the trials for optics for the Marine Corps. Ask your question, though. There's plenty of people here that will have answers for you. The real answer is fucking ACOG. When will mystery bag bottom modules be? I don't know. I don't know. Did you order? Which mystery bag? Do you have your mystery bag number one? Limp Biscuit. I like Limp Biscuit. Do you have your mystery bag? Have you ordered your 6x6s and 612s? The old Suburban 8 easy to work. The old Suburbans. Oh, you mean R? Yeah, they're very easy. You can actually get in under the hood when it's raining on the old Suburbans. Very, very few electronics, although I do have a stupid stereo system in there. It's got a front heater, and then it has a rear radiator heater for the back row. And it's got every option that you could possibly get for there from that truck. It's a 91, the last of the square bodies. How do I get my head so shiny? My wife rubs on it a lot. You have to have somebody that loves you, and as soon as you find that girl, then your head will be shiny too. This is a cult. Okay. I've been called a cult for a long time. I don't have any prayers. We don't sit in a circle. We don't sacrifice animals. We don't harm children. It's a cult of successful people. And even you, I want you to be happy in whatever it is you do, as long as it doesn't harm anybody. And I don't even care. I don't think we should really even care about harming other people if it doesn't directly affect us. Square body has always been my favorite. Wish they had 2000s. Yeah, that's the problem with it, man. I bought the truck for $7,500. And I really bought it because it looked neat, right? It was all camoed out and fresh blue, like dark blue. It looked black. And we bought it from a duck hunting outfit in Arkansas. I think it was in Arkansas. And then I put $25,000 more in it. Hilux. You have a Hilux? That's cool, man. Thoughts on Palantir? I think we're fucked. I think it's a distraction also. Watch this, watch this. There's not a single thing they've told you that they're going to do that they've not already been doing. Tell black jokes? Go ahead. Go ahead. You know why racist jokes are so funny? Because they're fucking true. Every direction. I don't give a fuck. There's plenty of black dudes making black fucking jokes about black people on Instagram. But if you're going to say that shit on the internet, do not be surprised when somebody knocks your teeth out in public. We're all cult leaders of a cult of one household. Yeah, and you should run it as such. Perfect timing. Just shaved my head all ready for the next cult meeting. That's right. There will be. Are you going to the wedding tomorrow? To the Colt wedding tomorrow, Tim? Those gypsy racks aren't available to purchase. I looked everywhere. I suspect they're probably out of business even. You could get somebody to make you a good chase rack and just put, it's just, what's it called? T-Track? Is it called T-Track? I have it in my trailer. I found a place that I bought 20-foot pieces, and it was powder-coated OD green. That was the cheapest I could find, and it was half the price of everywhere else. You can actually buy that shit in small pieces and the attachments and stuff for it at Harbor Freight. Tractor Supply has it also. What's the difference between a Jew and a boat? I don't know. Boat tips. The only rule is don't be poor. That's the real answer, man. That's the real answer. Is just fucking whatever it is you want to do that. And if you can't afford it, stop saying you want to do it. Instead of having the conversation about not being able to afford it, don't even open the door for that, right? Instead, put your time, any conversation you're having with somebody about shit you can't do because you don't have money, you don't have time to be having that conversation. You should be making money. Headed your way, going to Tad's homestead in the morning. If you want to, I'll be asleep. I'll be asleep. We're heading to Nashville tomorrow. I'm going to be up late tonight. We got a bunch of shit going on. I actually just saw someone selling one of the SOE Colt shirts on Facebook. That's usually somebody mad at me. That's it. Every time I see those guys, I look their shit up and they haven't bought anything in years. The difference between an AR-10 and 9? I don't. The AR-10 is 308. I would suspect the AR-9 is a 9mm. I don't have a clue. And by who, right? AR-9. What, like, which fucking one of the 1,000 companies? I need to work with like-minded people who know about Israel. I think we all know about Israel. I think that the United States should have nothing to do with Israel. Israel can handle its shit. Let Israel take care of Iran if they're going to. Do we really believe Iran is a threat to America? Like for really believe it? We've been hearing that shit since we were little kids. AR-9 is a pistol caliber carbine. Got it. If you're serious about surviving, check out countries with passive continental margins. Surviving what? What? We have to leave the United States to survive? Is that what you're talking about? I'm 53 years old. Every year something was supposed to kill us. Rather than being worried and operating out of fear, imagine where we'd be had I focused on just doing business and making my family better. After many years, I finally encountered the Lord of Knobs. Greeting, Master. I don't even know what. Are you talking shit? It sounds like I'm about to ban you is what it sounds like. What's the most racist joke I know? And a Nigerian told it to me. I didn't see what you said there, Palmetto. I'm backing up to see. I don't see it. Ban him, Chuck. Launch him out of here. He's trolling. Well, he's banned. He's gone. Be more careful. Ever consider living electricity free for a short period of time for reason? Yeah, absolutely. I tell people they should do that all the time. Just turn your circuit breaker off. Don't even tell your family that you did it. Wannabe SF? Who are we talking to? Me? I'm the wannabe SF guy? Well, I mean, one of us is watching the other one. You want to guess which one you are? Cult leader. We did a SOE cult shirt. Do I think what America does overseas makes a difference? Not for me and you. Yeah, for the elites and the politicians. Yeah, it's also that they can graft and steal money off of it. If the United States focused on the United States and stopped trying to change, governments overseas, the United people would be a lot better off. At 60, the world is done as I know it growing up, and Grandpa told me this was coming back in the 70s. Yeah. Look at Yuri Bezanov. Look him up if you've never heard it. It had a pentagram made out of bones with a round logo. Yep. Because everybody, all the guys that would talk shit, anytime somebody on the internet would talk shit, hundreds of customers would come and dispute and argue and Facebook fight. And they're like, oh, those guys are a cult. So we did all kinds of cult merchandise. The Musk Trump feud, I suspect that it's staged. It's a diversion. What do you think it is? Best piece of surplus gear to have? The one you need when you need it? Scully been okay? Ain't seen y'all. We do a show every week, buddy. Scully's, we've actually done multiple shows a week, Larry. You're not a member. See these guys with the stars next to their names? Those are members. The podcast that we put out goes out to members only for about 90 days. Also, we have a Patreon, and you guys ask questions on the members in the Patreon group, and we build a video upwards of 2 hours on your questions. We build the video completely around the questions that you guys ask, and those go out to members also. Now, the footage you see not being a member, that comes out months after the fact. That's why we're talking about shit that happened 3 months ago. Everyone talking about Trump, Musk. No one talking about Palantir. Well, and the Palantir thing, it's already happened, right? If they tell you they're going to do something, they've already done it. Like it's already been done. All those little, when you guys changed all your pictures to see what you'd look like when you were older on Facebook, every time you had to log in and rechange your passwords, all that shit, they grabbed all your information. That's all data mining. Palantir is owned by one of Elon Musk's partners from PayPal. It's all AI-driven, AI-based. That's what all these data centers are about. That's what all the cutting the farmers' waters off about, because they need millions of gallons a day to cool those plants. Scraped some, it's like scrapped, same as Boeing and Hawkeye, all that was pre-28. This new Palantir thing is just fucking the new Patriot Act. That every time they pass a major spending bill, did you hear? Even both sides, even the Republicans said, "Oh, I didn't know that was in that spending bill." None of them read it. Yeah, 15-minute cities. That's a problem, right? Look up 15-minute cities. Look up smart cities. It used to be called Agenda 21, and then it was Agenda 30. Look up Agenda 50 now. Broken femur. Fuck, man. Are they saying surgery or what are they saying? Jews believe they will have 28 slaves. Yeah, I mean, read, what's that other book they have? The Talmud? If a non-Jew hits a Jew, he must die. If a Jew hits a non-Jew, it is okay. Everybody but Jews are goyim, and they are no better than animals. No matter who's in office, the bills like this. Yeah, that's the thing, right? They have convinced you guys that you need to be on one team or the other team. Meanwhile, both teams are owned by the same person. Generated an AI image today. It's a guy hoeing a garden in full kit while his wife and kids watch a city in distance burning. And oh, I love it, Palmetto. I love it. That'd be a great shirt, man. It's not the Quran. It's not the Quran. You have bigger problems from all of the non-domesticated Muslims coming in than you actually do the Jews. The Jews are at the top, right? That's the bigger picture pulling the strings. But we don't live where they live. The Muslims coming in are your bigger problem. It's not the Quran. It's not the Quran. It's the fucking Talmud. You're wrong. Look at all of Europe right now. Not all of Europe, but look at all of England. If you say it's the Quran one more fucking time, I'm fucking banning you. It's not the fucking Quran. Look through England and all of those fucking states over there in England. Every one of them is fucking Muslim controlled. Every single fucking one of them. I don't care if you're Muslim or not. It's if it's in the Quran, it's in the Quran. I am not speaking about the Quran. I am speaking about the fucking Talmud. Yeah, Jews promoted open borders. Jews promoted, they were the banksters in fucking Germany. All the debauchery when Germany was collapsing was fucking perpetrated by the fucking Jews. And that's how Hitler was able to do what he did. Can't believe that shit, man, and how the yeah, it's because nobody is willing to fucking have the discomfort to change the course, right? It took 200 years to get fucked up. It's going to fuck, it's not just going to fix in one fucking 4-year term of administration. Open borders is good? Is it? Is open borders good? Is that how you got here? My friend just came back from I personally believe if you're not from here, you don't get to fucking own property. I believe if you don't own property, you don't get to fucking vote. That's actually what I really believe. Friend just came back from England and said it's shocking all the Muslims everywhere. Yeah, look up zombie knives, right? They've banned butter knives. They banned zombie knives. Now they're calling them ninja knives. Have you drank your own piss? No, I leave that to you. Give me an address and we'll all send you piss. My wife just banned somebody. I never even saw their fucking comment. Yeah, look, London. Look at the videos in London. Davis broke his femur in tonight. Hardest bone to break in your is your scapula. He broke that 10 months ago. Well, maybe we should stop Davis from doing what Davis is doing that's breaking bones. I say that having broken a lot of bones myself. But maybe it's time for Davis to have a side-by-side instead of a motorcycle. I'm never going to Cali. Yeah, why would I go to the UK exactly? Are you ever going to make any gear out? I made some stuff out of ATEX IX last week. What would you like? If you want to talk gear, we can totally talk gear. Let me know what you would like. If there's some gear you want that we have not made in a while, that's a possibility also. MMA fight in June. You're coming to the MMA fight in June? Kind of crazy. I used to jump out of airplanes and never broken a bone. Edgy, I don't know what how was Blade Show, man? Did you sell out? Looking for a FUPA dangler in ATAX. Send me an email. We'll do a couple of them. I think this is the last crash he needed. He's very humble. Well, right now, we all were, right? We all were. When that adrenaline dump has worn off and, you know, we're not sure what the outcome's going to be and how many surgeries are going to be required. Sold out, took orders. Good for you, man. Good for you. It looked like, get in here, we were talking about Jews. It looked like it was pretty busy, man. Do you do free weights or machines? Both. I have both. I have a full gym in the back. Have you seen it or no? Spain, in the 20s, dropped gas bombs on the Moroccans. Yeah, I mean, our government dropped fucking propane bombs from airplanes on a bunch of black folks. Look up Black Wall Street. It's funny to me that people will scream, it's the Jews, while they are untrained, have no kit, and no battle buddies. Well, they have the money. It's not the Jews. It's some of the Jews, right? It's not all Jews. But if you look at the top of all of them, right, all the fucking crazy world, the not the World Health, all of the crazy organizations, and look how many people doing liberal shit have dual citizenship and actually have changed their names. They have changed their Jewish name to an American name. Yeah, World Economic Forums, as well as many others. When I do these lives, I have to keep touching the screen to see the comments. Otherwise, it just shows me 2 at a time. Oh, yeah, NC Patriot. People should actually, absolutely, right? I'm not around Jewish people, right? The Jews. I'm not around any of that shit. I say war, right? Tip of your finger to tip of your finger, right? Within arm's reach. Does it change the temperature of the water in your pool? Most people want to look and play world politics when their own household is not in order. I have plenty of problems in my life that I could sway, correct, or alter. I cannot alter anything in politics, but that's the big game, right? It's the same as people that are like, did you watch the game this weekend? We won. Who the fuck is we, motherfucker? If I go look at the internet, you weren't on the field. There is no we. You got a mouse in your fucking pocket? Who's we? It's the same as the people who are into sports. It's the same with people into politics. If you're not going to run at a local level, then shut the fuck up, because you can't fucking change it. I communicate and talk about it because we do a podcast on it. Do I like Muslims? I don't like any people who do anything against me. I don't have a problem with Muslims. I don't have a problem with gay people. I don't have a problem with black people. In fact, we have events here where hundreds of people come here from all different cultures and walks of life because we have something in common. We've never turned anybody away at the gate or at the front door because of some belief. Now, if you come in here and we're here for homesteading and prepping and, you know, everything we do, and you want to just fucking turn the whole conversation around to gay rights or whatever it is, well, then you're not welcome here. Like, I tell people every night when they come on the live feed and they say, shit, participate in the conversation we're having. Like, you're just in the wrong fucking place. There's plenty of places on the internet. Why be someplace that you don't want to be? Give me a control of country's money, and I care not who makes the laws. Yeah, Rothschild, absolutely. That's the head of the snake. Rothschild banking was the problem where fucking Germany's fucking decline started. Bummer, Jace. What did Jason say? We thought one of our best friends was gay and was sad that he found out he was. I think he is gay. Yeah, Jews ran the slave trade. Everybody talks about the slaves and how the white man it's the white man's fault. There was no white man over there fucking selling black people into slavery. They were doing the same thing that we do, right? We take our strong young men who could overthrow a government or a king, and we send them to war. That's exactly what they were doing. They sold off their fucking strong people so that they could have their women and do the things they wanted, and nobody would stop them in their country. Yeah, some people like to watch the world burn. Auctions were closed on Jewish holidays. But does that affect the Fortnite server? I don't know what you mean by the Fortnite servers. I know it's a video game or something. 10,000 hike at Crazy Horse Monument this morning with 10K hike, 30-pound ruck. That's real shit. That will change your day. Making jerky. Nice. What are we making? Is it elk? Is it cow? What are we doing? My spine is hurting like pinprick pain. Why is your spine hurting? You got cobras where you're at? 13% of chicken still cause 60% of the problems in the coop. Always, always. There's always, most birds don't eat eggs, but there's always a bird that does eat eggs. What state? I'm in Tennessee. Scrolling through YouTube Shorts. Love the live. Have a good night. Have a good day. I'm going to subscribe. Right on. I do lives almost every night. I've got 6,500 videos on YouTube. Jerky is Jewish. White make up 10% of the world's population. Whites are... I agree with you. I agree with you. And when whites stop ruling third world countries with an iron fist, and we let savages do savage things, I mean, look where you have mud huts, right? Where do you have infrastructure? Where do you have highways? Africa doesn't have highways because fucking Africans built highways. Africa doesn't have high rises because Africans built the high rises. They have them because people came from civilized countries and built that shit there. Everyone is mad at Bongino for saying Epstein unalived himself, but the real question is who was on the list. Yeah. Africa has looked the same for 2,000 years. Yeah. Wish I saw. I wasn't at Blade Show, buddy. I didn't go. Colonialism. Yeah, and India too. I mean, look at when fucking India was a colony controlled by Britain. Man, there's some fucking children on here. Trump's definitely on the list. Okay. And every single fucking other person is definitely on the list. So who would you have control the United States? Who would you prefer it to be? There's a great, it's an Instagram page. There's a great Instagram page of a dude in Africa. I feel like he's from Australia, and he bought some property and he's homesteading there, and it is fucking wild how fucking difficult it is over there. Every politician probably is on the list in some capacity. I just wanted to play video games, but it's a Pepe in a Nazi uniform. Hear about USS Liberty survivors who are trying to have their reunion. I don't know anything about it. Trump's destroying me from the inside. Okay. All right. Where are you? Adele Bucharesi. I'm sure I'm slaying your name, man. Depends where you can have an easy life in Cape Town. You can have an easy life inside the walls of Cape Town. Other places, you cannot have an easy life in Africa. Women propaganda. I just want to farm and garden, and what happens. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what we do here sometimes. I'm in the middle of nowhere. USS Liberty was bombed by Israel in '67, and the survivors are being harassed. Got it. I know exactly what you're talking about. They tell you that we fought the American Civil War over the emancipation of slaves. Does anyone really think all that those white boys were slaughtering each other over slaves? Africa is a wasteland, yeah. I mean, parts of it are. Look at Chappie, Sector 9. Okay, we all agree that the politicians are corrupt, and no matter which fucking president, they're not for you, right? They wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire, no matter which one. So what can you do, and what are you doing? And we can just stop the other fucking conversation. It doesn't go anywhere. Diane would, yeah. Went to private schools, yeah. And same thing when you come from the United States to go hunting. You fly in to Johannesburg and they take you in fucking armored cars and you go behind the walls and the gate, and that's where the shopping mall is and the gun shops are. Because everybody else wants to kidnap you and hold you for ransom. South Africa was destroyed by communist Jews propping up the black to attack. Yes, I agree with that. I think that there's, yes, I think so. And the Boers that were there were Dutch, right? They were there in South, was it South Cape Town? Was it Cape Town? They were there before any of the tribes were there. It was unpopulated when they fucking hit the shore. Is he saying Trump bribed Saudi and Qatar? That's probably, I'm sure that's what he's saying. You're gonna find out he's actually a fucking white dude. There was a dude today at Blade Show from South Africa, basically got robbed by a gang with guns twice and was in a shootout. The only reason he survived was he had a Glock 23. I've heard that story many times. You can see videos of that shit happening. There's a group called South African Knife Makers. I think that's what it's called. I've got some stuff from them. I bought some shit. I bought a warthog head with Damascus tusks from those guys. Jacob barely escaped kidnapping. Yep. Dutch, French, and English met people here. What did Bill Clinton do with all of the silverware they stole? Egypt's one of the dirtiest places. Yeah, everybody thinks it's beautiful with the pyramids. They don't show you the slums right beside the pyramids. Egypt looks like it looks like Tijuana. Havana, Cuba is the dirtiest place I've ever been. You mean it's not like the Fast and the Furious? Portuguese actually here before them and before the Chinese all traded with different people. William, are you in Africa, bud? Where are you at? Got jumped today. Brother, I needed your help. Well, I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm not where you are. Been to Kabul and Detroit. Not sure which is dirtier. Miami is Havana. Friend is going to Dubai in 2 weeks, and his girlfriend has to sleep in a separate room in the hotel because they're not married. Yeah, well, I wouldn't be going to fucking Dubai then. Triple great-grandfather and his 3 brothers served in the Confederate infantry, not because of conviction. They wanted to get the hell off the farm. That's a lot of small towns too. They join the military to escape small town. And then what happens as they get older, all they want to do is go back to small town. Other knives in Strider? Yeah, I've got some Microtech, some custom Marfiones. There's a ton of shit, man. Yeah, Dubai is fine for men with money. That's a good way to put that. Rancho Cucamonga was like Fast and Furious before the movie came out. Now they crush your car. I've heard that several places in Cali like that. You want to get away from a small town, now you're in a small town. Yep. been to lots of third world countries. None of them are a place I would want to live. Nope. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off of here in a minute. Friday the 13th is the promo code. You buy $65 worth of stuff, and you get to pick one of these bags. Feel fortunate, lucky enough to be born in the States. I might be biased. As messed up as this place is, I would rather be here. I agree with you. Yeah, the North Face reference. Come to Morocco. You will see the world, and you will like it. It looks cool in movies. What kind of, that's a Burmese python. That is the highly invasive Burmese python of the Florida Everglades. That one's got some different genetics and genes in it, though. Oklahoma. What's that say? Libido of pure gold. Pet for granite. It's yeah, it's green and granite. Yeah, that's exactly what's in there. Yeah, it'd be nice to see the likes match the views, especially since there's 77 on here, and half of or more of those 63 views, those people aren't here that already liked. Boy, I do a live almost every night. There's 6,500 some like real videos here. We do different video series and a podcast. I've got a membership on here and a Patreon. I post on Instagram pretty frequently. I'm on Facebook also. And my podcast has a page on TikTok, Pulling the Thread podcast. I think things because I know things. All right, guys, have a good night.